Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator and also the Powder Glow Illuminator. If you've been following me on Instagram, which by the way is at Recycle Stardust, or right there, follow me if you want to see swatches and makeup looks, etc, etc. If you've been following me there for a while, you will know that I'm a huge fan of highlighters. I absolutely love highlighters. I want to glow like a disco ball, I want to be shiny, I want to be dewy. I love that look. Now the look isn't for everyone, of course, but for me, I love it, and I'm wearing this product now. I'm gonna get into detail about what I used, how I applied it, etc., and I'll give you some tips and tricks on how to apply it, along with doing some live swatches for you. So let's start with the liquid. I have a W101, which is the shade Golden. Then I have N201, which is Rose. And I also have the third shade, which is Ice C301. Now, if you remember, or if you recall to like last year, there was a similar product from Revlon, which was Skin Lights, and that was also a liquid highlighter. That was very similar to these. I don't have them on me right now to do a comparison. If you liked that kind of product, you're gonna love this. And if you aren't a fan of that kind of product, you might not like this. Now, I applied mine today. I applied W Golden on my cheeks, and then I set it with the golden powder. So I'm going to talk to you about how you can use these. Basically, you can incorporate this right into your foundation if you want to have an all over glowy dewy look, or you can follow the instruction on the back, which shows you exactly where you should be highlighting, which is basically right down the center of the nose, the cupid's bow, and on your cheeks in like a C-like motion. You want to get right on top of your cheekbone because you want to make it look like the light is hitting you right dead center and is just accentuating your face in the best possible way. So the first shade is Golden Dior, and you really only need a tiny drop of this product. So there we go, I've swatched a tiny drop there, and as you can see, you want to really blend it out. And once you blend it out, you're going to get a really nice glow. You can see it there, really nice glow. And even on my finger, just my finger stained, but you can still see that nice glow. Then the next shade is Rose. A little bit of this right here. And this gives a nice like rose gold look. This I think would be great for medium to darker skin tones. And then the last shade is Ice. Now this is more of an opalescent shade. By the way, I should blend that a little bit more. This one's a little bit more of an opalescent shade, and I think this would suit most skin tones. I think the gold one suits most. I think all of these actually would suit most skin tones. I don't think these are skin tone exclusive. And this is a little bit opalescent. So you can see one is golden on top, and then you have the rose gold one, and then you have the opal one, which is Ice. Now the way I apply this product is I put on my foundation, and right before, and I do set it with a translucent powder, and then I just apply this right on top of there. I do 1, 2, 3, 4 drops going up towards my brow, and then I take a small blending brush and just circle it out. And you could do that for a nice dewy look. See, it's dry already and it's not really budging, which is great. So you don't have to worry about this product moving and budging. Like a lot of people were saying that they were having that moving and budging problem with, for example, ColourPop Cosmetics highlight. You don't have that problem with this. This isn't really going to move too much. This kind of stays put, which is good. Like I said, you know, it's not moving, which is great. So you can put it right on top of your powder foundation, or you can apply it just to bare skin, or you can put it right in with, for example, putting Ice in with your regular foundation is really going to give you an overall just very photogenic kind of look. You're not going to like, it's not going to be for example, adding the color Ice in to, which is the opalescent one, adding that shade right into your foundation, or even the golden one, depending on your skin tone, can add just an overall very fresh, lit from within kind of look. So we have the coordinating powders that go with this product, and this is by the L'Oreal True Match, so it's kind of in the same kind of, it's in the same kind of packaging where you get your little mirror and your brush down here, and then you have your actual product oops, my thumb just went in there, your actual product on top. Now you can apply this by itself and you have a little brick. You can do each shade individually. You can do highlight and contour. I like to kind of swirl it all together when I apply it. So that's what I'm going to do on this hand. So this one right here is W102 Golden. So they have the same name, which makes it easier. So this is golden. You can kind of see it right there. Get that. You can kind of see it right there. It's got that reflection on my hand. Then I have N202. Now I have N202, and this is rose. This gives a rose gold kind of look. They're very subtle, so if you're having a hard time seeing them here on the video, you'll see them much clearer when it comes to seeing them in the picture swatches that'll be at the end. And this one here is C302, and this is ice. It's got a lot of pastel shades. Now they're very subtle on the hand, as you can see, but what I like, and by the way, here we go, we have this very set. You see they're not moving, which is great. What I like to do is, while the liquid is still slightly tacky, is I like to apply the powder right on top of it. So for example, today I used the True Match Liquid Glow Illuminator in golden, applied that in the 4 drops, blended it up, and then over it I applied the golden powder glow illuminator, and it really allowed to have a shiny look, and it's set, it's not moving, because I was seeing some comments on Instagram about how this product migrates and you get a very glittery face and it's all over. I didn't have any of those problems. So if you're using this product, I could see the powder migrating if you're using the powder just alone. I think if you're going to use the powder and you want it to work and you don't want to necessarily splurge on the liquid, because these products are $12.99 each, so if you're buying both, that's $24. It's a bit much for drugstore, okay? Even if you, I mean, they might be a little bit cheaper at Walmart. I think somebody said they were like $9.99 at Walmart, but that's still in the higher spectrum. My best advice to you is, if you're just getting the powder, Fix Plus from MAC, you can pick up a bottle for $10, and at least if you're spending $10, that Fix Plus is going to last you forever. It's the travel size, by the way, and you can use that to do a lot of things. For example, it preps your skin, it sets your overall makeup look. You can do a lot with it, and it really works for this powder to help it not migrate. I personally didn't have too many problems with it migrating. I used a very dense brush to apply it in circular motions. I didn't necessarily use a fluffy brush because I feel like that would have sent the glitter everywhere, not glitter but shimmer, everywhere on my face, and I just didn't want that to happen. So a little bit of a dense brush is good. If you're going to go for a fluffier brush, if you're blending it, I would say don't go any fluffier than this. Don't use one of those big brushes. Don't use one of these, for example, because you're gonna have it everywhere. I feel like this product, this would make it migrate. But if you stay and you focus in on the areas that you're trying to get to, you're gonna have a little bit more of control over where that product goes. But my ultimate recommendation is, if you really want that all day glow, just dewy look, that highlighted look, if you're doing the highlight and contour, splurge on both of them. Absolutely. I'm in love with all 3 shades. Even though I'm of light medium skin tone, I'm wearing the golden color because it really gives that golden reflection. The opal one is great if you're going for a more silver look, and the rose one is nice if you're wearing that instead of blush. So with this, I applied this in my contour, and the contour was a golden brown, and it just blended beautifully. I find this product to blend very effortlessly. Like I said, it's not messy to use. The liquid itself isn't as messy as Revlon. I must mention that. While they have a very similar formula and a very similar application, this is not as liquidy as the Revlon, so you're gonna have a little bit more control when you use this. If you ask me which one do I prefer the Revlon one or do I prefer the L'Oreal one, I'm gonna say I prefer the L'Oreal one, just because I like that I can use the L'Oreal liquid and powder to get a really finished look that's not gonna budge, not gonna go anywhere. But I also like the L'Oreal because I have that control, and because I can wear it alone. Also, the Revlon, even though they're very similar, the Revlon doesn't set as quickly. It does set, but it's not as quick. So they're both going to give you the dewy look, but I feel like this product was done just a little bit better, and there was just a little bit more attention to detail. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this review, and as always, please make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust, and I hope you enjoy the picture swatches, and if you do pick this up, let me know what you think of it. I hope you guys love it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching.